Speed is extremely important. Speed defies gravity. But how does a plane fly through the air and defy gravity? Speed. It's moving too fast to fall. If you're always attacking life, always doing things, making more money, you're always traveling the world, doing this, doing that, new car, here, there, new podcast, boom, boom, boom. If you're always doing things all the time, unhappiness can't catch you. Heartbreak, depression, sadness, these are all fantastic motivators. So you go to a guy that's heartbroken, he has all the motivation in the world to send 300 text messages. He has the motivation, he's putting it in the wrong place.
That's 300 cold emails you could be sending to someone to pitch a business.
That's a lot of money you could have made.
The only revenge you can get on a woman who breaks your heart is success. Success is the best revenge. Just level up slowly, and when she messages you, you got two choices. You can either say, sorry, baby, you're not my type anymore. Boom, you win. Or you could fuck her again. One last spin on the Ferris wheel. Yeehaw.
This is why alcoholics are alcoholics. They want to be happy without achievement. This is why drug addicts take drugs. They want to be happy without achievement. This is why fucking everyone's doing dumb shit and wants to be happy without a reason. This obsession for happiness is destroying people. You need to realize there's nothing wrong with feeling a little bit sad. There's nothing wrong with feeling a little bit pissed off. And you need to be putting other things above your happiness, like your responsibility to the people around you, the people you care about. And you need to get some honor and some courage. I have respect for the man who gets up every day, works a job he fucking hates, to pay for his fucking wife's life. I respect that man. And he ain't doing it to be happy. He's doing it to be a fucking man.
People decide. Nobody is destined to be anything they don't decide themselves to be. If you're truly uncomfortable with something, you can't exist there. When I was a Broky, I knew I was a Broky. Trust me, I knew very well I was a Broky. My life reflected it, as did my bank balance. But I was uncomfortable in it to a position where I couldn't sleep at night. I had sleepless nights just laying there thinking, how the fuck are people buying Ferraris? I can't pay rent. This doesn't make sense. I have to escape. I can't live this way. It's a fucking shame. If you were to go and look your father in the eye and said, you know what? I could have been a UFC champion, a multi-millionaire, I could have been a race car driver, I could have done all these things, but I was busy on Pornhub. You think he's gonna be proud of you? Fuck no. And there's men here who will deny it, but those are the ones who are most lost. The people who go, yes, I'm wasting my potential. The ones who stand up and go, I am wasting my potential. I could be anything and I am not that yet. They have a chance. Those are the ones who have potential. Once you get up here, you'll realize the problem was never women. The problem was never society. The problem was never anything else. The problem was you. Once you become a high value man, you'll realize all the issues stem from you. And we don't have any issues.
And the view from up here is absolutely beautiful.
I needed money, and I used to sit there and just literally with my hands in my head, and people were like, what's wrong with you? I need money. I want money today. I would have been one of them cats that robbed the bank. If I didn't find money, by the time I was 40, I would have walked into a fucking shop. I'm not gonna live, bro. Get rich or die trying. I understand that completely. You motherfuckers are sitting there going, oh, well, yeah, I really want to be a millionaire. And then just go to sleep. Fuck. The second thing is, you need to be perspicacious. You need to understand that in this world, there's a whole bunch of people doing amazing shit that you are not doing. And that needs to piss you off. Because if it pisses you off, you become motivated all of a sudden. I was the only one who was pissed off when that Aston Martin was next to me and I had my sales job. I was the only one who was pissed off when I saw that Ferrari drive past me. Other people were not annoyed by it. And they're not annoyed by it. They're not driven to beat it. There's nothing wrong if you take that anger and you direct it in the correct direction. Tiger's chasing 10 people. You don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than the slowest guy. Because he's fucked. So considering that a lot of people are constantly making the wrong moves, if you can just start to make the right moves most of the time, you'll see exactly how easy life can be. You need to be very, very aware of this trick. Every single female does this about anything. They can crash a car, they can suck a dick, it doesn't matter what it is. But I feel they live in an emotional world. To them, everything is feelings. Men live in a fact-based world. So if you allow yourself to be dragged into the feelings world, you can't argue against feelings. Why did you suck that dick? Well, I felt sad. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to suck dick. You don't know how it feels. Just come out with shit. Whereas you can sit and say in a fact-based world, you can't suck dick when you're married, huh? The problems in the world today exist because the people who are in charge of the world have done a very, very clever thing. They've specifically designed the world in which a way that the people at the bottom are so busy fighting with each other that we never look up and realize we're getting fucked. The blacks hate the whites, Republicans hate the Democrats, the men hate the women. Eurocentric, he said this, you don't have pay gap, blah, blah, blah. It's all slave mind shit to keep us all fighting amongst each other. Do you think when a billionaire who's black meets a billionaire who's white, they talk about race? Fuck no. Stop buying into that shit. Men are only loved for how useful we are. Second you stop being useful as a man, you'll see how cruel this world is. Nobody looks at you and goes, this man has a utility. This man is good for X. This man can solve this problem. Second you become a useless man, you'll see how cold and heartless this world is. Nobody gives a solitary fuck about men who can't fix problems.
It's true.
That's why we exist. So unconditional love does not exist for men. It never has been, no, it never will. hear people say, oh, it's hard, or I don't have time, etc., etc. All you're doing is telling me you're losing. Every single winner feels the same as you do. The difference is they do not quit. They do not give up. They do not make excuses. They stay on the highway. It's amazing what you can achieve if you never give up. I say unmatched perspicacity and sheer indefatigability, inability to become fatigued. If you never quit, if you never give up, you're gonna get exactly what you wanted. All you had to do is not be a fucking coward, and you still failed.